Episode 2, Road to 40k. Just picked up Valdez, my cameraman from the station, and I'm gonna take you guys through what we're gonna be doing today. We are number one. Actually, you know what? First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a wave check because I want to take off my do-rag now. Let me do a quick wave check for the people, and then we're gonna get headed because we need to be there. Okay, what are we saying? What are we saying with a wave check? Oh gosh. People are gonna tell me about my grey hairs. I've been getting grey hair since I was like 16. There's not much I can do to it. I'm not delusional. So first things first, we are heading to Joe's site. So he is a member of the Learn Property program and he has just flipped his first property and super excited to see it. I haven't actually seen it yet, but I've been locked in on social media. I've been away in Ghana for the past 6 weeks. Just so much has happened during this last time. I need to just catch you up, get you guys up to speed with everything that's been going on. So much has been happening. But now we're gonna go to Joe's site. We're gonna check his project out. He's just completed his 1 to 2 bedroom conversion, flipped it, and he's already sold it. And then we're gonna go about the rest of our day, see where the day takes us. I'm just happy about the feedback I got for the first episode, so I'm gonna make sure I am staying consistent to keep on releasing more episodes. Road to 40k, currently at a total profit of around £10,600 per month. So we need to 4x that to get to 40k. And I think last week and the week before, the weeks I've had, I've already started thinking to myself, you know what, should I just say 30k? But I've already put it out there at 40k. So that's what we're going to be doing. I said I'm gonna spit some fire for you guys, yeah? Now I forgot the fire that I was gonna spit. However, what's super important today is that it's a full circle moment. So Joe, he'll tell you, he was actually in my younger brother's year at school, and we didn't go to school not too far from here. He reached out to me in around August time, jumped on a call, and here we are. 6 months later, within 6 months later, we're outside his flip, and it just makes you feel proud. This part of education is very fulfilling. A lot of people, they do ask me sometimes like, oh, why do you do the education side of things? But there is no better feeling. His win felt like my biggest win, just knowing that I was able to support him through his journey, and he gets the results that he's looking for. So yeah, hopefully he's not too shy on camera.
Right.
I'm good, thank you. How you doing?
I'm good, bro. Slight issue.
What?
Just meter ran out of electricity, so.
Oh, is it? Yeah,
I need to get it back on.
That's how.
Power at the moment.
That's how it is, man. Okay, so we need to reset the meter to get the power back on. Oh, which one is it? The left or the right one?
Left one, that one there, I believe.
Okay, cool. So it usually is. Add credit. Yes.
I believe I should have added it already though.
Okay. You do it online, yeah?
I've got an app where you can do it, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Is it on, yeah?
Yeah, these things happen, man.
Alright, we're back on.
That's just, trust me, when you was like apologise, I was thinking, I do this all the time.
Start again, shall we? We've got some power now.
Yes. I was just saying to the vlog how crazy it is that you reached out to me. You were in my younger brother's year at school, and then you've come to do a flip not too far from where we went to school.
Exactly.
And it's just like a full circle moment. I haven't been around here in ages.
The area?
So, yeah, the area.
No.
I don't come around this side.
You don't really work in the area, no?
No, not this far out.
Okay.
Not this side. So when you like reach out and we've done this, I'm like, wow, I'm coming back here, and like he's done a full
circle,
flip.
yeah,
full flip. How far are you from here?
10 minutes, so yeah,
10
not even that,
minutes,
if that. Yeah, I only live in Sanderstead, so literally it's local to me. Which is nice doing the work, it's been nice.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Bro, this looks, yeah.
You like it?
Yeah. You know what, I like to do full authentic reaction, so I'm not gonna look around. I'm just gonna, we just cut off here. And then just wrapped up a sick YouTube video with Joe. himself, the guy here. And we literally just documented everything. And I was saying to the YouTube video, you lot are gonna see a full YouTube video of this, going through challenges, what he did, how he's able to achieve this. He done this in 10 weeks. And this is as good as testimonials get. Like literally, I want to be able to push it out, but I don't want everyone to join thinking they could do it in 10 weeks. You get what I mean? But this is as good as testimonials get. Like Joe literally started working with us from July, August last year. His project's completed now and it's already under offer, meaning it only took him 6 months to be able to in and out of a project. It just makes me happy. These are things that I live for. It's why I do it. But yeah, now we're heading out. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you so much. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you. Now, yeah, we're gonna head out. This is a question for you, Valdis. Yeah. If you was to train for 1 year to enter the Olympics in any sort of competition, what would you train for to enter that you think you could win?
That's a difficult one.
I know my one. Do you want to hear my one?
Yeah.
Parallel parking. If I could enter the Olympics in parallel parking, I think I could win. I think I'm so good at parallel parking, right? Like I just think I'm absolutely insanely good. Yeah, that's just a fun fact. I love parallel parking. It's just very, very fun for me. I don't know, I get a bit of a thrill when I just see a tight spot and then I find my way in. Pause. But, sorry, I'm sorry. Might have to cut that one. Now we're gonna head back to the office, aka my house, and then I need to make some calls along the way. So this morning, okay, I'll tell them what happened this morning. This morning I woke up and went to go get changed, showered and all that stuff. By the time I came back, I saw a message on my phone from an investor that actually reached out to me that once was interested in buying my land that you lot would have seen. I thought about building garages, all sorts of different ideas. Sent me a message because basically next door went in for planning to build a 3-bedroom house and a 1-bedroom self-contained alongside that. So we've been tracking that because we're basically thinking as soon as they get their planning approved, gives us precedence to get ours approved, and essentially we can get planning and the value of my land shoots up. The decision date is meant to be on Monday, but they've already received their decision date and unfortunately it has been refused. And I am burning because I was really banking on them to get planning so that I could potentially sell my land for a premium. That leaves me with two things, right? I wait to see if they go through planning again, which they probably will do because the reasons as to why they got it refused wasn't crazy. I actually had spoken to the developer that put in the planning and said, would you be interested in buying my plot of land to add to your scheme so that he might be able to get more houses out of it? I offered it to him to see if he would be looking to purchase it. He said yes. Now, the funny thing with this story is he waited so long to send me the solicitor's details. We was meant to get the process kicked off, but it wasn't until yesterday he sent the details across. But I thought, that's a bit weird. Why are you waiting so long? So I was thinking that maybe he knew something I didn't, but turns out his planning got rejected anyway. Now, we had a figure that we agreed on, and he said, despite whether he gets planning or not, he'll still look to buy it. Now, what I'm gonna do now is try and call him and see whether he will actually purchase my land, because ideally I don't want to build on it because I don't want to spend the time going through planning, the headache. I rather just focus on what I'm trying to do is build out my HMOs. That's all I want to do. Don't really want to go into the new build space anytime soon. Let me just stop waffling and let's see if he'll still buy it. I'm going to give him a call now and let's see if he will still buy it.
The mobile number you've called is currently...
That's annoying. I just want to know if he's going to buy it or not, because I wouldn't be able to release that capital to put into my next HMO deal. That's all. I just need to know if he's going to buy it. If he's not going to buy it, then I'm going to have to reallocate some resources to make sure I have enough funds for this HMO that I recently got an offer accepted on. When we get back to the office, I will explain to you guys exactly what deals I'm currently looking at the moment, what we're currently buying, purchasing and developing, all the sort of that. We'll break it down. At the moment, I need to catch up with another agent. Let me try and do that now as well. This is another offer that I put in last week and I haven't heard back from, so I need to chase that up as well. This is potentially a 6-bedroom HMO in London, SW16. It's on at 550. My offer that I submitted was 537. I think I could probably go up to maybe 540 or something like that. We'll just see what the best offer we can give. But ideally, I just want to be able to have all my HMOs in order for this year. 4. I need to do 4 this year to hit my target, right? I've got 1 in conveyancing. I potentially got 3 in conveyancing. However, the 2 HMOs, I'm not sure if I can do them because I have to go through full planning. So again, I need to strategize how I'm going to manage the vendors' expectations whilst I go through planning, because it's already been like 8 weeks and yeah, nothing has happened. Well, I have gone through planning. I got planning to do the loft, but now I need to go planning to get a change of use, which is a whole nother thing in itself. Now, before I get back as well, I need to probably make another call for someone that's looking to offer me a unit for the management side of things. He messaged me back in January whilst I was in Ghana, but at that point my head was hot. When I mean my head was hot, I wasn't even thinking about taking any more units at that point because I was trying to complete on one of my sales, which we have finally completed on. That was just taking way too long and I was under a lot of pressure at the time, so I never got to respond to them. So I sent them a message last night, said that I'll give them a call today and see what the situation is for that. So, rolling back at home, about to make some hard-boiled eggs. Do you know what's been my go-to breakfast right now, yeah? Hard-boiled eggs and some bacon for all you guys, the pork police that's gonna come at me. But yes, hard-boiled eggs because I'm Ghanaian and I love eggs. Ha ha ha, very funny. And some hard-boiled eggs, so I'm gonna have some of that. And then gonna go finish off the admin. But I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the challenges I've been experiencing this week, because it has been a very challenging 2 weeks. As I said, I was contemplating whether this 40k was a bit of a stretch, but it's not a stretch, but it's just how challenging it's been this week. Number 1, invoices, management business. When you're dealing with local authorities, like, I can't stress this enough, they can be such a pain getting things done sometimes. They've been really good up till now, but essentially they just taken long to pay some of my invoices. So when I'm working with them, the way the model works is after each month you invoice them and then they pay you out. And I usually use an invoice factoring company, so my payout usually comes in like 7 days, which is quite good. However, what they have like limits on your account. So if you invoice them up to a certain amount, essentially, they have to increase your limit on your account so that you can invoice them again. Basically, I've hit my limit and they need to increase my limit on my account. And the person that's meant to approve the increase on my account got back from holiday late in January and then just still hasn't done it. They're meant to be having a meeting with the finance director, all this other nonsense that they've been saying. So essentially they owe me a lot of money and it's been putting a strain on the business, which is quite annoying. A big strain because we guarantee our landlords all this rent, and no matter what, we still have to pay our landlords. So that has been a big strain on the business. But however, we have taken one on. I think I showed you guys whilst I was in Ghana, took one on. And then we are meant to be taking on another one the same developer literally said he's got another property that he wants us to take on. So we're still in negotiation to see when we can take that on, because of this problem as well, I need to make sure I'm taking them at the right time and not just putting too much pressure on the business, because at the moment, rents that we're guaranteeing a month is at least £15,000 in rents that we're guaranteeing to our landlords. So you can imagine the amount of pressure that is on, because every month you need to pull out 15,000 out your ass, even if the council have given you your money yet. But I'm not worried. It's just inconvenient for me, you know? It's just very inconvenient. That's been the biggest one. Refinance is ongoing. With the refinance, answered all the inquiries, hoping to refinance by the end of next week. If that goes through, I genuinely believe I will feel like a different person, because this refinance has just been annoying me with the amount of inquiries and things. I genuinely think I will feel like a whole different person, so I can't wait for that to come about. And another strain or challenge in the business is just waiting for all the solicitors to do their bit. I've got a lot of funds coming in through the refinance, a lease extension. One of my leaseholders are extending their lease. That should bring in a big chunk of cash. And then lease extension, refinance. What else was the other one? And another refinance. Yeah, 2 refinances. It's just solicitors just taking so long to get stuff done. And which is what I really don't like about property. I think is one of the things that does put me off, and not even put me off. It just, yeah, no, put me off is the word. It makes me want to do something else, is the lack of control you have of so many variables. I can't hold the solicitor's hand and make sure that they do certain things. Lenders as well, like you can tick every box, but for some reason it's like they find reasons to give you more hurdles to jump over, like a puppet, and you just keep on doing everything. That's quite annoying. So yeah, these are all the challenges that I'm currently facing. I'm gonna quickly chef up a breakfast and then go into the office and break down to you guys how I'm doing certain things and how I strategize everything, because I think it'll be a good thing for you lot to be able to see that. Actually, before I dive into my breakfast, I need to show you guys my drawing. Actually, no, let me show them my paint. I didn't do this, but this is what I got from Ghana. Valdez, what would you rate this out of 10?
That's a 10, man.
It's a 10, isn't it? It's my most prized possession at the minute, because I bought this in the Arts and Crafts Centre and I'm so proud of it. People, I think it needs to go, okay, where should it go? Here, yeah, on this, there. Yeah. It looks nice on this wall, isn't it? Well, yeah. It does, it does. I think it's best to go on this wall. Frame it. I think it's quite cool. As I said, this is still a new apartment. I was in Ghana for 6 weeks, right? And one of the main things that I was thinking I need to come back is that I've been in my new apartment. It's still half furnished and I'm chilling in Ghana. I need to come and live in it, you know, and start furnishing the place, because it still feels a bit empty, don't you think? So I'm gonna get this framed nicely. That's all I bought back, to be fair. I had these other ones that I bought like 2 years ago, and I bought them and I never did anything. But this is like another one I bought from the Arts and Crafts Centre. This one. And then this one. This is my last one. It's like I think it just fits very nicely here. This is another one. It's just one thing I wanted to show you guys because I'm quite excited about it. Okay, breakfast done. Now I'm in my office. The infamous office. I kept on saying office like it was some mad place, but it's really not. It's just my desk set up here. For those that don't know, this is my desk set up. Let me show you some things as we go around here. My uni graduation photo. A little Gen Z entrepreneur, emergent entrepreneur award. Let them zoom into this. Zoom in into that, you know. About this, I need them to see that, see what I'm dealing with. And then my favorite picture, This is when I went to an event, Translate Culture. Look at that, serial entrepreneur. I make it happen. Estimated net worth 100 million. One of my most prized possessions. And as I was talking about, I really actually want to decorate this, but at the moment, boy, I'm guaranteeing a lot of landlords a lot of rent. So the budget to do this right now, it's not there right now, but it will come. So hopefully in the next couple of months, I really fully decorate it so I can create more content. But I think it will do for now, to be honest. So the developer from next door, he's texted me back. He basically just said, "Hi Ethan, sorry I missed your call. I'm away at the moment. Could you please email me or I can text if it's quick." Now I just want to say, it's a quick one. You didn't get your plan in. You probably already know that. Can we still go ahead with the purchase of my land? Just take it off me at this point. Should we actually quickly check to see the planning? To see if it's actually been updated on here. Erection of 1 bedroom to 3 bedroom, permission refused. Friday the 7th of Feb. It is what it is. It's all is well, it's not me. I'm gonna ask him, your plan has been rejected. However, the land that I'm offering, are you still looking to buy it despite the fact that it's been rejected? Just because I don't want him to drag me along and then pull out again. You either buy it or you don't buy it, so we don't waste anyone's time instructing solicitors. Hi mate, hope all is well. Just checking to see if we are still all good to go ahead as planned despite the planning decision. Thumbs up. Let me do a thumbs up. I'm doing like positive, just telling him, do you get what I'm trying to do here? It's like I'm trying to basically say to you, if you don't go ahead with what's as planned, you're going against what we've discussed and everything's still on track, because he did say he'll buy it regardless of what his planning result is. And that's the difference. There are some developers out there that are willing to take a punt on things and hold on to a piece of land and try going for planning later on down the line. However, I'm not one of those type of developers because I'm early on my journey, right? He might not even know his plan has been rejected. He might not even know. I might be telling him now, but his plan has been rejected. But it's all good. What I wanted to share with you guys is that we have had some small wins for the week. Again, loads of wins in my group. We've had a sale, someone's got planning coming in, and someone collected keys. But small wins in my business, I would say we had planning come in on one of our incoming HMOs. Now this HMO is one that, okay, he's already responded. I haven't seen the planning decision. I knew he hadn't seen it. Bearing in mind, his last application had 4 reasons as to why they rejected it. This one only had 2. But he didn't want to hear that from me, got refused. But let me show you guys. So basically, I had a house that I was purchasing, big house that had been split into 2 flats in a non-Article 4 area. And my plan was to convert it into 2 HMOs. So I was going to create a 5-bedroom HMO on the top, 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom, 5 ensuite on the top, 4-bedroom, 4 ensuite on the bottom. However, what I've come to realize, which I kind of knew before, but I wasn't too sure, is that despite it being a non-Article 4 area, because it's flats, it has 0 permitted development rights. So I thought I could just go get a lawful development certificate for the conversion into a change of use, to do the change of use from C3, which is just a normal house, to a C4, which is a HMO. I'd go for a lawful development certificate. That's an LDC. So that's not full planning permission. Oh, he's replied again. It's not full planning permission, but it just means that it's a permitted development right. But I don't have any permitted development rights because it is a flat. Well, what's annoying is that I've already gone in for full planning for the loft, which I got accepted this week. So that was the good news. As you can see here, planning permission granted, right? That was on the 3rd. So that was for my L-shaped dormer roof extension. I got my planning permission granted, which was good. And now I said to my architect, hey, time for next stage. Let's go in for our LDC. And he's like, you mean full planning? I'm like, no, LDC. It's a C3 already. He's like, it's not permitted development, right? It's a flat. I've gone, no, it's not. Called another architect. They said the same. Called another architect. They said the same. So I basically need to go in for full planning to get the change of use, which is extremely annoying. I've just had the vendor waiting already for me to get planning, and now I need to go for another set of planning. Like, if you was the seller, would you be waiting 16 weeks before someone even completed? No, you wouldn't want to wait that long. So that's the problem I'm in now. However, all is well. All is well. But it's a small win, but we might not even be I might not even be able to purchase the full thing. So who knows? Now back onto my board, which is what I need to get a bigger version of. This is what I split everything into. I split it into buying, selling, refinancing, developing, managing, admin, right? So these are all the things in conveyancing. You can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in conveyancing, selling the land at the back, extending the lease. Then I've got refinancing, Elmwood Road, and then 18G Penge Road, which is essentially the new loft I'm creating, refinance at the same time. Then I'm developing it at the same time. So that's how I split everything into. That's what kind of helps me. I need a bigger one. I think I'm gonna try and find a really big one on Amazon to put up here somewhere, so that I can show, so I can, write on the board. I'm actually stalling because I don't want to look at my message to see what he said. What do you think he said? It's got refused.
Probably going to be like, oh, I'm going to go look into or something.
Yeah, probably. I'm going... Look, exactly what he said. Look, I'm going to have to look into this. Which is understandable, to be honest. You don't want to buy something knowing that you can't get planning on. But he only got planning refused on 2 bases. But yeah, that's about it. I think, guys, I'm going to have to record some more reels, more value-based reels for you guys so that you can see on the gram. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to have to end it now for here. I'm going to have to end it now. We're going to end it now till next time on the next episode. Next week, it's another week. Another stressful week, and hopefully the council have paid me. I think once the council pay me, I might have more of a pep in my step. Not to say I've been down, but they owe me a lot of money, like a lot of money. Yeah, so I need to hopefully get that sorted by next week, so I can show you guys more what's going on. Going to take on another unit, see if we take on the units, see if we go for full planning, see if we're able to refinance, see if this guy ends up still buying the land. There's so much. Now imagine all of this, right? It's not easy, and this is why I needed everyone to see the process, see everyone needs to make sure I'm documenting everything, because all of this is just a whirlwind, and it's, yeah, once this camera turns off, I'm just going to be here sitting, just trying to think, okay, how do I restructure everything on the basis of him not buying anything, allocating resources to this HMO, getting my build done for this one, bed, flat. There's just so much going on, so much stress, but this is the journey that I'm on, and I wanted you guys to see that it's so far from easy. But if I can do this, I can do anything, eh? I can do anything. So stay tuned for next time. I'm going to show you, I'll go through my HMO deal in the next episode. And I'm going to go through how I got started, because I've been getting a lot of good feedback from the last one. People putting in comments. I'm going to start answering them in the video, just getting a segment out where I can answer all those questions for you guys. So yeah, be free, be free. Just, my head's all over the place because this guy might not be buying it no more. But yeah, just be sure to put any questions that you do have in the comments below, and I'll answer them in the next one. I think the biggest question I kept on getting was, how did I get started? So I'll go through that in the next episode. I'm gonna go through my next HMO deal, and then lots more to see what's happening on this road to 40K. Need to pump myself up because there's a lot of work that's about to be done. So guys, Catch you in the next episode. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one, and see you guys later.